Okie dokie everyone, it's Ant here and welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club. I don't know why I've been craving this game recently. Mostly because I think the reason why is because I've been watching a therapist play this game. And it just kinda made me eager to play it again, and that's why I've been in a Doki mood. That's why I made three remixes of Doki Doki recently. Because why not? So I have plans, actually. Fuck. I actually have plans. So the first 2 hours, I'm going to be playing the original game. I need to see, did I... Oh, okay, I need to reset the game. Because I'm on the fourth act of the game. Where Sayori becomes evil. So yeah, I'm going to be playing the game, and then the next hour, after the 2 hours, I'll be playing the side stories. I have butterflies in my stomach for some reason. For playing this game. It's so weird. But yeah, I'm going to be playing this game again. We already know the warnings. Not suitable for children or easily disturbed and stuff. It has some very messed up warnings. But we're not even gonna get to that part anyways, because I don't think I could even get to that part. Yeah, I agree. Yeah. Hopefully I don't get... Also, guess what? This is a new flavor of Voltage Mountain Dew. You can't really see it. It's raspberry. And my mom just bought it for me. Well, I asked her, can I have Voltage Mountain Dew, please? And she couldn't find any, so she found this one, and it's like a new version of Voltage. And I was like, what the heck? That's new, and I never even heard of it. And it's just technically a light version of Voltage Mountain Dew, in my opinion. Okay, let's start. I hate this glitch. I don't know how to fix it. Wacky, right? That's how I name it? Wacky, yes. Perfect. Yep, my name is gonna be Wacky. Just, I don't know, just felt like playing this game again. Because why not? Maybe it's too close. Yeah, I don't know if that's the same thing. Hey! I can see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like these, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. I wonder why. MC, like seriously, have you even thought about, is she alright? Is she being, is she feeling alright? Why would she be sleeping in? You should be more concerned about it, dumbass. Anyways. We have games like these now that will make you more worried and more paranoid if your friends just randomly start sleeping in. You know? Anyways. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away because he's an asshole. However, I still sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again. Well, I got you this time, bitch! Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You, you say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's a pretty dick move, Wacky. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fuck you! Anyways, bye-bye. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori, you sick bastard. I love you. Hee. We cross the We cross the street together and make our way to school. We go to the bathroom and make it. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Wacky, have you been racking up? Have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already. I'm not interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? I'm sure it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about because I don't care about her even though he does. I still don't care about her, somehow. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average day, spending my free time on games and anime. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. You're pretty dumb. I just have to say that. You're pretty fucking dumb. Your happiness is really important to me, And I know you're pretty dumb, so fucking learn. And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a fucking NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world because you're such a fucking dumbass. You trust me, right? Like seriously, do you do you trust me? Don't make me keep worrying about you, stupid bitch. Alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. Jeez, no promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Like seriously, you're pretty dumb. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Fuck you. Yay! Making her a sarcastic bitch. That's so funny. Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I am surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. Inside of her head. I think I read that wrong. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. You know that one song called My Ordinary Life? That's my favorite song of all time. I have another song that I've been addicted to recently called Goodbye Declaration. I don't know how to say that word, but it's one of my favorite. It's probably my favorite Vocaloid song. I love the vocals on that song. And it's the third most viewed Vocaloid song, so yeah, I've been loving it so much. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs! Sayori wants me to check out some clubs because I need it. I'm dumb. Gosh damn it! I hate this sticker thing. It makes me think there's a chatter, you know, a chat person. But no, it's just live stream saying, you know you could use stickers, and I said I don't give a fuck about stickers. I just want to live stream. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Honestly, I would probably start with the anime club too. Or hentai club. If there is a club like that. I was joking. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. Like a dumbass. I look around and realize that I that I'm the only one left in this classroom. Left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out like a complete idiot, so I came in. But you're seriously an idiot. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. Like, whew, so impressed. You don't need to wait up for me. If it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement. So I thought you know. Oh, look at her blushing face. She's too dreamy. No, what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? Oh, look at her. She's so cute. I would hug her tightly. I would hug her passionately. I would just love her. There's no way I'm going to your damn fucking club. You! Meanie! You know you're fucking stupid, right? You're mean and dick and I don't like you. Sayori is the vice president of the literature club. Not that I ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who posted, whatever that word is, the club. She entered the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is gratitude to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, come on, please. Come on, come on, come on. Why do you care so much anyway? Come on! I meant, well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a member, a new one, a new member. And that should be made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep, bitch. I wouldn't ever say bitch to Sayori. I'm so sorry, Sayori. You know what? You deserve a kiss. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunningly as to have planned all of this out. No, because you're just a dick and you make everything hard for her. Anyways. Excuse me, I burped. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop for a cupcake, okay? Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold myself for a cupcake. Sold my soul for a cupcake. What a dramatic piece of shit. Seriously, what a dramatic piece of shit. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Hey everyone! Everyone! The new member is here! I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Ah, wacky, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the literature club. Welcome to the literature club. Alright, all words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly fucking hot girls that I want to What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. Ugh. The girl with the sour attitude whose name is apparently Natsuki is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody, Sayori says that quietly. Gosh damn it, my phone just lights up. Because when I say Sayori, my phone thinks I'm saying Siri. Anyways, Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't say that. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears... Shut the fuck up, phone. Yuri, who appears completely... Fuck, my brain is not working. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Wacky. Monica smiles sweetly, bending over for some fucking reason. Yep, see? Bending over. She likes doggy style. I was joking. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we still do know each other. But we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic, very good in bed. Basically, completely out of my league. If she's athletic, she's definitely good in bed. Oh my gosh. I think I'm... Yeah, she'd be good in bed. And she's flexible. So that's better. I don't know if she's actually flexible, but I don't know. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... Monica? Come sit down, Wacky. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I'll get the cupcakes. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there is one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like cats. I need to make a short about the similarities of Omori and Doki Doki Literature Club because there's a lot. There's surprisingly a lot, even though they're they're completely different games. There's a lot of similarities that I found out. So yeah, it's. I'll make a short about that. That would be a fun short to do. The whiskers are drawn with icing and the little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Sorry, I'm glitching. Let me fix my jaw. I'm fine. Hee, well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first. Then Monica. I follow and tripped and break my neck. Which should have happened, and Sayori would probably be... No, she'd probably be sad and depressed. Never mind. Sayori likes MC somehow. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Definitely white icing. Definitely. Do you know what that looks like? White icing looks like... Anyways, I turn the cupcake around in my finger, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances at my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Wow, thank you, Sayori. Natsuki, I meant. Why are you thanking me? It's not like haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe! But not for you. You know? Dummy? Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. God damn. She carefully placed a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers give us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good drug? Right? Like seriously, I smoke crack with tea every time. I guess. Hee. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know... I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be... Fuck, I'm using Yuri's voice on my voice. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow and then smiles at me, and then she's gonna bend over. Never mind. Fuck. So what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As persistent of the liter- as I meant fuck. As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could you could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Ha 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 ha. Well, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encouraged others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader. Yuri nods in agreement. Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. She's gonna bend over. Fuck! Shouldn't stop. I need to stop. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. 27 minutes, hell yeah. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Is that the word graduate? I don't know. I'm dumb. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. We'll do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. No shit, it's the literature club. Why would they be here, dumbass? Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Well, Natsuki, didn't like me anyways. Though, I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So wacky. What kinds of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Manga, there's still words in there. Yuri, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyways, well, that can change. What am I fucking saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad and smile. Hmm. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a forgotten world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. Yeah! That's why I don't like her. Like, she seems like a good person. Even if I'm playing a game that involves a lot of reading. I don't like reading that much. Like, it's not my passion. I met a person that likes reading and I said, huh. In my brain, I'm not trying to be rude, but in my brain, this is when I was young. I don't think people who read nowadays are that I'm going to say, but in my head I said, you're weird. But nowadays, I feel like since I've been playing this game and playing Omori, playing a lot of reading games recently, well, not so recently anymore. I think I guess I understand, you know? Anywho, I don't think people are weird now. I think they're crazy. Oh, joking. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reverted and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books and not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so directly take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? The fuck? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? Really. I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri, for someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. I climax. Why am I doing this? Why am I saying these things? Anyways, surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eye dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, that's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap of paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. Give it back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems. Everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sayori slides up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute! Look at that. You're telling me that's not cute? The fuck? I'm like, Dad, I'm not cute. But I said, I'm not cute! She's so cute. Look at that one too. That is so cute. Gosh damn it, Natsuki. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Uh, yeah, well, I guess sometimes. Why, why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poem. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Eh? Fuck. I need to stop yawning. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's go home. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus, now we have a new member. I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen up the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Wacky? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decisions. I still have other clubs to look at and, I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Wacky. Look at all of them. Yep. They're all dejected and they're all cute. In their own way. But Sayori's still true to my heart. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's all like this? That's it. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right! Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey, what the fuck? You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came here for the cookies, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Smell my butt. Natsuki. Smell it! Then that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Welcome to the Literature Club. And thanks. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remembers tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. I don't know why you read that like Monica. Wacky, I look forward to seeing you, how you express yourself. Hee hee hee. Yeah. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star, Monica, with my mediocre writing skills? No, you suck about everything. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Monica and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Rocky, since we're, already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! Dun 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 dun. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. I knew it. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright, I'll just need to make the most out of my criticism and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Okay, I'm gonna do something that would be really difficult for me. And I'm going to write a poem to Yuri, not Sayori. So, Lust? That word? Explode? No, fire. I don't know Yuri that much. Fantasies. I know. That was stupid, no. Oh, fuck, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's definitely Yuri, right? Yep. Depression is probably Sayori. So this. Yeah. Beauty. Okay, that's Sayori. I know, she has a great ass. I meant beauty. This? Okay, good. Whew! Imaginative. I know that's Yuri, right? Okay, good. Sometimes I just am too climax. Peaceful? That's Sayori, isn't it? Massacre. Yay. Intelligent. Yay. I know Yuri a little bit. Not a lot, but a little bit. This? Okay, good. Unending? Okay, good. Dun, 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 dun. Melody? Fuck. That's Natsuki. Horror. I know horror is a Yuri one. Don't even know what that word. Most of the words from Yuri is like I don't even know. They just look extreme. That was a good one. This? Okay. I got eerie, definitely. Anxiety. Yeah, I knew that was eerie. I'm gonna save now. Yeah. Alright, so let's see Yuri's route. Hi again, Wacky. Hi again, Wacky. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. I need to maybe get water since um since I'm gonna be reading a lot today. So yeah, and my throat will probably be fucked at the end of this stream. So yeah, I'm planning on making this a 3-hour live stream. And we got new water! Hooray! Okay, just a sec. Since outside has been cold recently, I don't even need to put it in the fridge. It's just gonna be cold already. Okay. It's one of those lids where it was a pain to get off. Ah, that felt good. I haven't drank water in a little while. Well, not a little while, but longer than it should have because we ran out of water. This might be a little... Okay, I would have read this. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Wacky. I might be whacking you later. Oh, joking. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not whatever that word is, to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swifty defeat. Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Wacky always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Without me asking. Fuck. Without me even asking. Like cooking, like cleaning my room. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Wacky can become good friends. good friends too. Uh, um, Sayori. Hmm? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh! Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait. Sayori? Eh? Me? Um, not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess that means it's up to me to research whatever that was. Situation. Makes this situation better. I was just I'm just showing you guys that I was drinking water. That's why I became silent. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah. I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright, well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, discuss it if you wanted. That is, how is this girl accidentally being so damn cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. What the fuck? Eerie, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. You know, Yuri has those sexy eyes that makes you want to demolish. I think I shouldn't finish that sentence. My bad. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a... Oh, I hate having Siri. Every time I say Sayori, they think I'm saying... My new phone is thinking I said Siri. And that's why I'm saying that quietly to you guys and girls. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Aw, look at her. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a book. I'm rereading a bit of this. So, drinking water again. I'm just super thirsty because, well, like I said, longer than I should. I should have. I don't drink sink water. Sink water tastes disgusting, in my opinion. By the way, happy Halloween, guys. That's the book that you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread it. Some of it. Reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Ah, well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday, ah, that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it's once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. Aw. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's a ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison, and while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of that's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it would go. Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so the dark turn came out of nowhere, just like Doki Doki. Ha 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 ha. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Thank you for liking, by the way. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Wacky? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reticent on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. Oh yeah, it's just those kinds of stories. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Yeah, whatever that fucking word is. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own fragility that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you relate to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive, one for letting their one-sided morals influence with the villain's plans. Hello, been a while. What's up? I don't recognize your name, or maybe you changed your name. But what's up? It's been a while, hasn't it? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. I remember watching your Omori lives. Did you finish it? Unfortunately, I can't really finish it. Mostly because I don't have enough storage on my PS4. And it keeps resetting me on a certain spot every time I get off the game. So I can't really progress. I beaten the real ending. The good ending and the bad ending. I beaten those. But I went for, is this base ddlc or plus? This is, well, I can't really get, the original game is only on PC. I'm on PS4. Um, so yeah, this is the DLC plus, a DDLC plus. The goal of this live stream is the first 2 hours I'm going to play the original game, and then the next hour will be side stories. So this is not going to be a horror type live stream. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. And least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Wait, I was using Yuri's voice for mine. Whoops. Haha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly received the... Oh, that was my voice, not Yuri's. I quickly retrieved the book that I had, put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip it into the seat next to Yuri. Ah, yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. That's... I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company and with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the paralogue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel your presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particular bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Also, the reason why I was silent for a second, I was just checking my battery, see if I could make it to 3 hours. I don't think I can, I don't know. It's 50%, it was at 100 when I first started. This phone dies quickly nowadays. Well, at least for live streaming. Like 2 hours is not... Is that fast to die? I don't know. I feel like I feel like it should last longer. This new phone right here definitely lasts much longer. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Ha ha ha. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it slips against Yuri's. Then hold my book more between two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're well huddled with closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Hi Yuri, look at her, she's looking at us. She's cute. She looks cute when she's serious. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. Hello. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. She's being very distracting and pissing me off and making me... I have sweets because my sweet tooth is acting up for some reason. Delicious. I don't keep up with her. Okay. Ah, that's okay. You're not as used to reading, huh? I don't mind being patient with it. Takes you, if it takes you a bit longer. I'm eating this, by the way. Gummy lightsabers, technically, which is nice. It's probably the least I can. It's probably the least I can do. Since you've been so patient with me. Oh, look at her smile. Look at her. She's cute. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. No longer. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I turn it by my own felicity. Now I'm gonna drink water. I have to be honest. Yuri is my least favorite character, and you already guys knew that. But that doesn't mean I particularly hate her. She's just my least favorite character. You can't really do much with only 4 characters, you know. It's kind of hard to find. She's just like not my personality type of character. Like I find her cute and stuff, but like she just in my personality, she's just kind of boring to me. And that's why she's my least favorite. We continued the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Yeah, that's a way to make it sound more intimate. Hey Yuri, let me kiss you. I'm joking. This might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Is that so? You think so? How do you think? How does that? How does she? Well, fuck. Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all of the things that she says and does. Just like you, Yuri. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Again, just like you, Yuri. Oh fuck, I dropped my water. I'm falling apart, man. It's not like I can see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your manneries. Whatever that word is. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Wacky, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. Uh, ah, what are you saying all of a sudden? Fuck you, Monica. Okay, everyone. Ah, I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah, Yuri exhales, or whatever that says. Spread from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to it. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Excuse me. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first two chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. Oh, hi Monica. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah! My relaxation ends because of Monica, because she's an intense person, as the therapist says. Which I agree, since he explained it and stuff. She always makes people uncomfortable, and I didn't really catch that. But she does. She makes everyone uncomfortable most of the time. And he doesn't know, obviously, but we all know. We know. We know why she tries to make everyone uncomfortable. To get to me more. Anyways. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. What the fuck is wrong with me? I couldn't really find much inspiration. Since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Theories is on a wicked sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a compass notebook. I can already see Monica's present handwriting from here I sit. Natsuki and Yuri were definitely comforting as well, reading into her bags. Wait, what? I didn't even read that correctly, probably. Do I do the same? I do the same myself. I think that was new? I don't know. Alright. I'm going to... Should I do Yuri since I'm doing Yuri first? But I also don't want to do Yuri first. I'll do Sayori. I'm definitely most comfortable sharing it with Sayori first. She's my good friend, after all. Yeah. Even though you treat her like shit for some reason. This one! This is a good poem, Wacky! Are you sure? Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Hehe, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously. I hate when my button just doesn't doesn't register it, and I feel like my game is gonna crash because it crashed so many times on stream. Ugh, I hate it. One time I even resetted everything, every single detail of my game, which made me miserable. I was actually I was actually depressed. I was actually crying off live stream. Just letting you guys know, when I did the trying to beat the full game in Doki Doki Literature Club, and I did that 5-part series. After the live stream, I was just like depressed and not happy. That was probably like one of the worst times, but also one of the most intense times of playing this game. But now I realize that maybe I just needed to talk to my friends more. And recently, well, I didn't realize at the time, but recently now, I realized that talking to my friends just made me more happy, honestly. I've been talking to him on Discord and stuff, and it's been really fun. If you're going through something, my advice is probably talk to your friends on Messenger or Discord and call them a lot. That's what I do a lot. And I've been doing it a lot. And it's been fun, honestly. I'm in a better state, that's for sure. Anyways. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Club room? Why is the question mark? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Rocky. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know. Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive yet. Because you're a fucking piece of shit. Because, you know, the character that you play as is a piece of shit. Maybe I should make it, like, I should name him Piece of Shit. That'd be funny. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason why I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, and I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? It will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry. I'm not really good. I'm not really bad. I'm really bad at this too. Bad at this. Hee. We'll see about that. I'm not gonna read poems. It's too long. Maybe I don't know. It's a good poem. I like the song. It's a cute Sayori poem. I meant song. It's a cute song for Sayori. Sayori, is this just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. Yes, you can, fucker. Don't be a dick. I hate this guy. I hate him. Should I make a roast battle? Not a roast battle. Like a roast music video about MC himself. That'd be hilarious. I say, hey, you motherfucker, you can't be rude. If you be rude, you deserve to get punched in the fucking face. I don't know how to. Yeah, you know what? I should just keep making remixes and that's it. I suck at doing that stuff. You can't answer just. Oh. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hee. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Now I'm gonna do Yuri. I'm gonna pound her. Look at her poem. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her highlighting extensionist. Whatever that word is. Yeah? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Fuck. I didn't mean to. Oh, what's up, Natsuki? Yo, I wasn't expecting a celebrity in chat. What's up, Natsuki? I've seen Yuri. I mean, I've seen Sayori. I've also... I think I've only seen Sayori. Don't what's up me. Don't... Okay. Natsuki, I do have to say, you're not my least favorite character. You're my third favorite. You're my third favorite character. Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. You actually went... My playlist, my... what's it called? List of my favorite characters of this game changed so much. You used to be my second favorite character, and then now you're my third favorite character. You used to be my least favorite character, and then... Yeah, you just changed a lot. But now you're my third favorite character again. I'm nerfed. Yeah, you're nerfed. Well, it's nice seeing you, Natsuki. I appreciate you stopping by. Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Ooh. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh, that's... I guess you're right. Why am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breathe. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, actually. Really? Huh. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri treads off, unable to find an excuse. She traced her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly, or whatever that word is. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. Totally. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. I like that word. And I read it too. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both style and the expression are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changed. Her stamina is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many difficult skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you take some time. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you vulnerable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, she's blunt. That's why. She doesn't know how to hold back. Never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Oh, I got a notification on YouTube. What is it? Ah, sorry, I'm taking a long time. Anywho, I've been listening to the System of the Down. Mostly, there are two most popular songs. Well, aka one, Chop Suey. They're sick. If you don't know what that was Chop Suey, but with no lyrics. Just me doing the. Hi from India. Oh, what's up? What's up? Okay, that's cool. I'm glad you're joining in the live stream. Welcome. This is gonna be a 3-hour live stream, I hope. I'll try to make it the 3 hours that it should be. I have a goal. I have a challenge. The first 2 hours will be me playing the real game, and then the next hour will be playing the side stories. I'm doing great. How are you? I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Bye? Oh, are you leaving? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah, Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Well, I also like the poem. Okay, just a second. I'm gonna mute real quick. Anywho, ugh. I was just texting something on YouTube with my voice. Anyways, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghost theory? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Wacky. Really? I must have totally missed the point because you're a dumbass. I was joking. Well, I don't like MC at all. I feel like he's just too rude at Sayori for no reason. Like, seriously. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolized compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn. Oh, that's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about it. That's impressive. Eh, it's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. If if I was him, I would probably say, she would say, "You think so?" And I said, "I know so." I think that's cheesy, right? But that's just being honest. That would be me. That's yeah. Sorry about muting my video again. Again, on YouTube. I'm not doing a good job being a YouTuber, am I? Being on YouTube. Anyways. You know, I was really nervous about doing all of this. But now I need you to be inside. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Wacky. Me too. Okay, Natsuki. Wacky, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What? Do you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Yeah, bitch. Shouldn't be saying that. Natsuki was here earlier, so she might kill me. Painful to think about. Fine! Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to teach their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Okay, I'm gonna only read this one because this is the easiest one and it's the shortest one and it's more fun to read. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, that's what I mean, motherfucker. Oh, yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. Gosh, damn. Why Natsuki always have the deep Batman voice? I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. There's one thing. So I enjoy the Game Grumps a lot when they play this game, but there's only one thing that I hate about it. Well, I didn't hate at first, but now I do. And this is just an opinion, yes. But they say it's not. This poem is not a good poem. Even though it's actually quite well done. They just didn't understand that it's supposed to be simple. It's a well done poem with a deep message, and it's good. I like it. I actually do. Markiplier liked it. Even the therapist liked it. The therapist even liked it. So they're just the Game Grumps just kind of didn't understand it, or just didn't like the poem. And if they said they didn't like the poem, I would be fine with it. But no, they said it's not a good poem, even though in reality it is actually a good poem. It's just simple with a deep message, which they didn't really. Yeah, it's annoying, but that's everyone. That's that's people. Whoever doesn't like the poem and stuff. It's objectively a good poem. Anyways. And everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all statistics. Yeah. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. Like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Like this. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. Even the Game Grumps read all of this and still said it's a bad poem. Not a good poem. Which is, they're wrong. It's objectively a good poem. Am I saying it's the best poem? No, but it's like, still good. Anyways, that's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Yay, Monica! Hi, Wacky. Having a good time so far? Ah, yeah. Good. Glad to hear. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. To bring things up. Okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways, what? To share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Wacky. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my phone. Great job, Wacky. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. It's not. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimate you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way it's always counts. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Ha ha ha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imaginativity and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to drive their own mind, meaning that fuck driven their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply endorize all of the nausea. It can take years of patience with, I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. Do you do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of style, but I'll always help you find the suits you the most. So, don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You should. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's 'cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. So this is just a normal poem? Her other poems just kind of gets weirder and weirder. So what do you think? It's very freeform. How did my phone think I said the word Siri? I didn't even say anything that remotely sounds like that. It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. Ha 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 ha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. Really? That's crazy. The last time I saved was that long ago. God damn. Okay, it's time to do the side stories. I hope I have a lot of side stories. Shit. Okay, I do. Let's check the pictures first. Okay, I got the Yuri one. Okay, cool. Let's see the Yuri one just in case. Yeah, cool. Yep. Okay. Time to do the side stories. That's the plan. Okay. Let's do the first part, and maybe let's do the rest of the parts, actually, now I think about it. Fuck. Ah, my phone. Oh no. I think I have to charge my phone now. So this is how I'm going to be playing the game now. Okay, everyone. This song is good, by the way. The Literature Club is starting. Let's all have a seat and take attention to them. Okay. Ugh. I missed debate club. Who knew it would be so difficult to start a new club? I feel worse than ever day. I feel worse with every day that passes without anyone coming in. I'm really starting to lose confidence. Monica is the only member of the literature club. In the days that have passed, all of her efforts to recruit new members have been fruitless. Am I going about this wrong? Monica glances at one of her flyers. The handline is, "Do you like literature?" Oh my gosh. Maybe nobody is into literature enough to pick it over their other club interests. I can't just rely on people liking literature. I need to sell them on a vision. But what kind of vision? Monica rests her head on her desk, deep in thought. But before she realizes it, the recent nights of staying up too late start to catch up to her. It's so quiet, and the noise of the air conditioner is soothing. Oh, this is gonna suck to do this in one. Actually, no. When my battery gets full enough, like maybe 50%, I'll unplug it and go back to putting it on the table, so I don't have to hold it 24/7. Hello? What the fuck? I don't know why that kind of scared me. Oh, this song is good. Did I make a remix of this song? Oh, this song is hitting all the right spots. It's a good song. Suddenly, a voice causes Monica to snap awake. Oh my gosh. I'm so sorry. I never do this. Is this the napping club? No, this is... Monica pauses, suddenly embarrassed to admit that this is, in fact, the literature club. This is the literature club. Yay! I thought I got it wrong for a second. I'm super sorry. It was, like, so unprofessional of me to do that. Don't apologize, I do that all the time. Oh. Did I miss the club meeting? Where is everyone? Where is everybody? Well, about that, this is everybody. Really? Just you? Just you two? Just you? Fuck, I suck at reading, gosh damn. Really? Just you? but we're getting more members. I'm working really hard on it.
Hold on a sec. If it's just you, that means I get to be vice president.
Wait, Vice President. What are you clarifying? What are your clarifications?
Well, I'm better at napping than you. Maybe I should be best. Maybe I should be president.
Now you're just making fun of me.
Oh, I'm sorry.
What was your name?
Sayori.
Okay, Sayori. I've been trying really hard. I've been trying really, really hard on this club. I know you caught me in a weird time, but it's really disheartening to not be taken seriously, you know. I care so much about this. I just want to find other people who do too.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I do care, I promise. I have a hard time being serious, that's all. I didn't mean for it to hurt you. And I was joking about the vice president thing too. I would make a terrible vice president.
I mean, I'm sure that Monica tries to say something reasoning, but it's different when she still doesn't know much about Sayori. I'm sorry that this isn't like a real club yet. Would you still be interested in joining after I found a few more members at least?
Well, no. I want to join now.
Really?
Yeah, it sounds like a lot of fun. Besides, I can tell how hard you've been working. You're doing something amazing and you should be proud of it, you know? So let me help you turn something stressful into something fun. If nothing else, I'm good at that, so...
Ha 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 ha. Honestly, how could I possibly say no to that? That's really sweet of you, Sayori. But, oh, I'm Monica, by the way.
Monica! That's such a cool name. That's such a cool name.
Oh, now you're just trying to cheer me up.
But you're smiling.
Well, I didn't say it didn't work. Monica glances at the flyer on her desk and realizes that her name is already written on it.
So what do you do? So what do we do first?
Well, it's getting pretty late, isn't it? We can go home and try to come up with some new ideas to recruit club members.
I can do that.
Cool. And I think I need to put some more thought into my vision for the club. You know, like a mission.
My mission is to make everyone happy.
Ha 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 ha. Yeah, something like that. I need to think about it.
Hey, do you like hugs?
I guess so. Sayori suddenly pulls Monica into a friendly hug. Then let's go. You know, this is why I love Monica. Not Monica, Sayori. I love both of them, but I love Sayori more. She loves to cuddle, probably. She probably loves to, you know, hug and stuff. She's probably a clingy person. Not cringy, but clinge. She clings to people. I think I'm saying that wrong, but I don't know. I think I would love her. Because I'm a clingy person too. I love to hug and stuff.
Some people can just really use a hug sometimes. Besides,
Sayori whispers loudly.
hug energy is what
It's already unmuted, but there's nothing playing.
Oh, fuck off. You scared the fuck out of me. I said, oh, fuck off. You scared the fuck out of me. And then Siri said, okay. Or I read it and it said, okay.
Hug energy is what keeps me at my best.
Ha 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 ha. On hug energy. Hug energy? Monica laughs. Although Sayori is very different from her, Monica feels her spirits lifted. Maybe it's just because she finally found another club member. But, well, I'm looking forward to tomorrow then.
It'll be fun.
It'll be fun.
I'm excited. I'm gonna think really hard tonight about how to get more people.
Yeah, me too. Okay, I thought the game crashed. I'm used to the game crashing, which shouldn't be a thing, but that's how my PS4 works. Oh, I love this song. Damn. Like, they know what they were doing when they were behind the freaking DJ thing, whatever it's called. I'm just vibing, I'm sorry, I just love this song. A day passes, and the time comes for the literature club, Monica and Sayori, to whatever that says. As president, Monica assures that she's the first to arrive to the clubroom, but she finds herself waiting longer than expected for Sayori. It's been 10 minutes already. Maybe Sayori changed her mind about joining. No, that can't be. She was so excited yesterday, but I'm getting kind of worried. Suddenly, Sayori comes bouncing through the door. In her hand, she's holding a sheet of paper.
Ah! I'm sorry I'm late. I'm here.
It's okay, welcome back.
And
Sayori spins over to Monica and deposits the sheet onto Monica's desk. Oh, what's this? Okay, I want to read this poem actually. I don't think I've read it. Take my hand. Okay. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dream land. Counted me to watch my step, so I can't look back at my footprints. Climb the stairs ahead of me while I look up to you. The more I look forward, the more I look up, the more I can lend to you. If you can trust me to follow your pace, I'll trust you to set it. If you can trust me to land you a smile, I'll trust you to return it. Take my hand, take me forward, take me to your dream land. You know what? I really like that one. That's honestly one of my favorite poems I read. Very good rhyming, too. That was beautiful. Hey, this is really good. You wrote this, Sayori?
of course. Wait, no! That's the wrong side of the paper! Fuck!
Huh?
I wasn't ready to share that yet. I'm so embarrassed.
Look at her. Look at that beautiful fucking face.
That's so cute.
Sorry, I'm freaking out. I'm fucking freaking out. Monica flipped over the paper. Written on the other side is a list of ideas for recruiting new members. Oh, so this is what you meant to show me. But I'm curious now. Do you write poetry often?
I do, but I'm sure I'm not no I'm sure I'm not anywhere near as good at it as you are.
Ha 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 ha. Really? I'm actually terrible at writing poetry. I never written anything I was happy with. Like, I always read it again a week later and I write it and I'm like, wow, this is so stupid. I don't know. It's like the dramatic vision of me doesn't agree with the personal I want myself to be, or something like that.
Aw, you should have more confidence in yourself. You're the literature club president.
Ha 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 ha. I guess you're not wrong there. I need to set a good example or whatever. You know, I can envision the club doing something like that.
Doing what?
You know, like sharing poems we write and stuff like that.
Oh yeah! I would love that. It's such a good other people, you know? It's like we have so many emotions that we can't express to other people usually, but you can when it's in a poem, right?
Yeah, I think that's helping me form a more consistent vision for the club. My arm is actually killing me. It's burning. It's burning. Mayday, mayday, mayday. It's fucking burning. It's fucking I'm joking. Well, I'm not joking. It is actually kind of burning. But I'm determined. Anyways, so I'm glad you showed me. Well, even though it was by accident.
Me too! I felt embarrassed at first, but now it feels kind of good that someone else read it. I'll try to show you more of them in the future.
I love that. Oh geez, I'm getting distracted. Oh, do you want to go over this recruitment brainstorm together?
My brain stormed so hard. It was like a brain hurricane.
Not Monica, Sayori, you're too cute for your own damn good.
My brain is a natural disaster.
A geometry dash level. If you guys don't know, there's a level called Natural Disaster. Ha 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 ha. Sayori, that's triple. Terrible. Anyway, let's take a look at the list. Make cupcakes.
I was hungry, but it's a good idea, isn't it?
Let me think about this. I mean, when would we have the chance to give people cupcakes?
You know, like when they come into the club. What if we said we had free cupcakes on the flyers?
I'm like kind of worried that would bring in the wrong kinds of people, you know.
Wrong kinds?
People would come just for the cupcakes and then leave.
Oh, nobody would do that. That would be mean.
But you know, I want to find people who are really into literature, even if they don't know it yet. Let's see the next thing on the list. Hunt for people reading books. I don't think I get it.
Like going around the school and finding people who are reading books, you know? Like in the morning or during lunch. And we tell them to check out the literature club.
Well, the problem with that is like, wouldn't most people reading books just be doing it for an assignment or something? How would we know if they're just reading for fun?
Well, We could ask them. That made me. But then we'd be bothering people who are trying to do schoolwork. I didn't think about that part. I'm sorry.
Hey, don't apologize. You're coming up with a lot more things than I can. Oh, your next idea is to hand out flyers rather than just put them out on the wall. I'm definitely like to start doing that.
I'm useful.
Ha 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 ha, I never said you weren't. I just need to think. What would we tell people when handing them out? I don't want to just be like join the literature club. Let's figure out how we can better engage people.
What if you told them about the club activities and stuff?
What club activities? Yeah, I guess it's supposed to be my job to come up with that, right? A vision for a club. Okay, Sayori. Pretend you're a normal person for a second. Wait, I didn't mean it like that. They're both laughing though. How cute. You know, like a random pass-by who's getting a flyer. How would you react to the idea of a literature club?
Probably like, literature is stupid. I'm joining the anime club.
What the heck?
Sorry, I was just thinking of a friend of mine.
Okay, what if I said that we, do group reading and discuss it together?
I would probably nap through that.
Thanks, you. That's you, Sayori.
Yeah, but that doesn't really sound fun to most people anyway. We need to really catch their interest, you know?
Ugh, this sucks. Why is this so hard?
Monica, don't be sad.
What do you like about literature, Sayori?
Me? Kind of what I said about the poem earlier. I think it gives you the chance to express yourself. Like express yourself in ways you can't normally do when you're just doing your normal day and talking to yourself. I mean, we all have so many thoughts and feelings that we just don't get to share, you know? It's like intimate.
Yeah. How do we get that across to people? We could be like, express your true self.
Be intimate with us.
I love that line so much. That line is so hilarious.
Be intimate with us.
That line is so dirty and naughty. I was going to make another clip, but I already did. I made another clip anyways, just for fun. Okay, that's kind of...
Hehe, I was just kidding. Oh my gosh!
What? What is it?
I forgot all of my things in my classroom. Fuck! I must have gotten too excited and rushed here, suing me.
Rushed, but weren't... never mind. Did you want to get your stuff then?
I'll forget it. I'll forget if I don't do it now.
Ha 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 ha. Well, I'll wait for you then.
Okay, it'll only take a second.
Sayori dashes out. Sayori dashes out of the room, leaving Monica momentarily alone. Monica sighs and starts jolting her thoughts on a sheet of paper. Express yourself. Be who you want to be. Make new friends. Discover a new you. Discover your heart. No. Write your heart out. No. Right into your heart. Right the way into your heart. Join the literature club. Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart. Wow, that's lame. Monica! Ah! You startled me. Sorry, but it's something important. No, oh, on the way to my classroom, there was a girl reading a book. Reading a book. Let's hurry and recruit her. Wait, are you sure she's not just doing homework? I could tell she was really into it. Well, I guess we could take a look. Monica grabs one of her flyers and stands up from her desk. Then the two depart the classroom with Sayori leading the way. This way! You don't have to run. Sayori leads Monica over to a particular classroom, then lowers her voice to a whisper. See in here? Monica peers through the window. Sure enough, there's a girl sitting alone, intently reading a book. I feel like a creep doing this. You should go inside and talk to her. Me. You're the president and I would probably scare her away. Okay, fine. I'll do it. Monica takes a deep breath and timidly enters the classroom. That was fast. Oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. Why? What happened? Well, I entered the classroom and she didn't even look up from her book. So I kind of just left the flyer on her desk. And then walked out. That's so cute. That's kind of cute. That's what I meant to say. But I'm sure she'll see it and want to join the club. I hope so. Shall we head back now? The two head back to the club room. Sayori feeling rather accomplished and Monica still feeling a bit embarrassed by the encounter. Okay, I'm gonna do this again. Oh, my arm is feeling sore. But it's 30 something percent. And it charges slow, but it dies even slower, so I hope it dies even slower because I only have 30 more minutes until this live stream is over. Feeling a bit embarrassed by the end of the count. Yeah. Upon returning, Monica and Terry resume their strategy meeting. I love this song too. Gosh, they're so good at making music in this game. It's like, oh. Oh, fuck. That was too slow. That was too quick, I meant. They discuss various different kinds of resume attacks from professional to silly. Oh man, I might, you know what? Piece by Piece is my favorite, but this might be my second favorite. I don't know. They're all so good. I'm just listening to it and it's beautiful. After going through Sayori's list and with Monica coming up with ideas of her own, the two in a better spot than from where they began. Well, I would say today was pretty productive, wasn't it? Yeah. I think we're starting to make progress.
I can't wait to get some new members. Hey, what's this?
Sayori peers at the sheet of paper Monica was jolting on earlier. Oh, don't mind that. I was just thinking to myself.
Join the literature club. Right the way into your heart? That's so cute!
Ha 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 ha. I thought it was a little over dramatic.
But,
Sayori pauses and thinks for a moment.
you know, I don't think you give yourself enough credit.
What? What do you mean?
Like, I don't know. I feel like I can tell from talking to you today. It seems like you're always afraid of doing something wrong.
Yeah, but...
Would you call yourself a perfectionist?
Oh yeah, he is definitely a perfectionist. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely am. I mean, I always have an idea in my head of how I want things to go. This song is oddly giving me memories of working at my hospital. I love working at my hospital, and I'm kind of sad that I can't really work there, or I feel like working there again, but it wasn't a actual job. It was a job for people who has this class that I forgot what the class name. I forgot the name of the class, but it helps you get a job. And I worked at Cadlick, and it was like one of my favorite jobs. And my only job, I had bad memories there. Well, I had mostly good memories, but there's some memories that just was kind of layered with sadness because I was probably in a bad mental state at the time. But I didn't know how much I loved the job until a couple a couple of months ago when I stopped working there. I don't know why I liked it so much. I did recycling and I explored the hospital, but I don't know, I just kind of liked the environment of the hospital for some reason. But yeah, that's a little bit that's more from me. Anyways, I mean I always have an idea in my head how I want things to go, and it's like I can accept anything less than that. But I think in the end, it helps me try my hardest at everything, so I don't think it's that bad. Like with this club, we have such an opportunity to make it into exactly how we envision it. But it feels like we are but it feels like we only have one shot at it. So I'm just really afraid of it deviating from that division.
What's the vision?
It's Monica pauses to think, then shakes her head to herself. She sighs. I don't know. I just want everyone to. Monica trails off. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger. Son of a bitch. It's the Siri again. From my new phone. Smiling, Sayori taps her finger against the sheet of paper. Right the way into your heart.
I think what you're trying to do is to make the club what you need the most out of anyone. Well, you're the one who knows yourself best, of course, but I'm here to help you.
Monica returns Sayori's smile. It's sort of amazing how kind you are. We're really gonna make this the best club ever. Monica nods. Sayori nods, and the two remain silent for a moment, lost in thought. The only sound is the steady whisper of the air conditioner, and the only movement is the afternoon sunlight tricking its way in and out of the moving clouds. Sayori breaks the moment with a big Sayori breaks the moment with a big yawn. Time to go home? You tell me. You're the president. Ha 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 ha. In that case, today's meeting is officially over. I look forward to tomorrow. Me too. Sayori beams and grabs her things. You can go home. You can go on ahead. I need a few minutes still. Oh, I can wait. That's alright. I just want some alone time. In that case. Sayori, Sayori waves enthusiastically at Monica. Good luck! Monica smiles and waves in return as Sayori spins her way out of the clubroom. All alone, she sighs to herself and takes a minute to zone out. She wasn't preparing for the self-reflection occurred by Sayori, but she decides it was something she probably needed right about now. The club that I need the most. I don't get it. I just wanted to start a club with more passion. Something that I could use to help lead people to happiness. Literature is the key to that because it's the window to the real person inside of us. Underneath the person who's forced to always smile and be and blend in. The person who's forced to be perfect. Monica suddenly noticed a folder on the floor by her desk. Did Sayori leave this behind? I hope it doesn't have her homework in it. Worried, Monica opens the folder to check. Poems. It's a folder of poems. Okay, I'm gonna read this too. I don't know if... I think I read this. Maybe I read this one. I don't know. Become the flower. A feeling of joy is a flower plucked from the ground. The color, the scent, it's so pretty in my hair. Every day I plucked some flowers as though they grew just for me. A lifetime of peace and nurtures yanked away in an instant. All for me, all for joy. I need more. I need more joy. I need more happy. Pluck, pluck, pluck every day. Pluck, 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 so pretty in my hair. Pluck, 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 you're going to die. And you too. Gosh, damn. Yeah, I read this one, so I'm not gonna clip this one. I actually did clip it before, so. Beneath my feet, a flower stands alone. It beckons to me. I twist the stem, frilling it from its clingy roots. Carcerate the final joyful moment between my fingers. Put two ends. I look in every direction and the field I stand in. The The pressure field is a barren wasteland. The fruits of my labor, the I don't know if that says labor. I'm not sure. The current of my joy, and that is why I decided I must become the flower. What the? Yeah, sounds dark. What the? Wait, Sayori. Oh, shit. Okay, 20 more minutes of the second story. Another day passes in a flash, and it's already time for the next meeting. Although Monica should have come up with a plan for today's club task, she hasn't been able to shake her guilt and anxiety after reading Sayori's poem. Yeah, her poem is dark. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. How did I let myself be the center of attention? Sayori is going through these kinds of feelings, and I'm letting her comfort me instead of the other way around. What kind of club president does that? This whole time, I didn't think to ask about her own feelings. So much for the stupid vision. Oh, oh my gosh! I want to hug both of them. Gosh damn it! Sayori enters the club room with her usual smile, but upon seeing the downcast Monica, her smile quickly fades into an expression of concern. Monica? Oh no, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. Is everything okay? I'm really sorry. I'm such a terrible friend. Huh? What are you talking about? You're an amazing friend. Monica shakes her head. I made this all about myself. Even you said so yesterday. You told me that I'm trying to make the club that I need the most right, but my problems are so trivial compared to yours. Sayori responds quietly. What are you talking about? But as she says that, her face darkens. Through the silence, Sayori mutters her realization. I left my folder here. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Monica stares blankly ahead, unable to come up with a response. I wasn't ready to share those. Now you're worrying about me. I don't want that. But why? We're friends, right? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Friends look out for each other. I want to be here for you as much as you're here with me for me. Another long moment passes in silence. The air is incredibly heavy. This is different. It wasn't just about you yesterday, it was about the club. Besides, things were so happy yesterday. You don't need to do this all of a sudden. I don't want it. I like happy. So, if you do this, then you're just being selfish. Shit. Monica managed her forehead. What? Struggling through the frustration of such a process. It's understandable that Sayori isn't ready to share certain things, but as unfair as it is for Monica to pry, it's also painful for Monica to force herself to ignore the needs of her friend. I'm sorry, I looked. I disrupt your privacy. No, I don't blame you for looking. You would have at least needed to check it if it was mine. Yeah. Monica takes a deep breath. Okay, I understand that you don't want me to worry, and I think I'll be able to put this aside so that we can move on. But you can promise me something? But can you promise me something? Promise you what? Monica paused to collect her thoughts. This is the Literature Club. It's a place where people can express themselves in the ways that life normally doesn't allow them to. That's the vision. In fact, it's our vision. Right the way into your heart or whatever. So I just want you to promise me that you'll remember that too. It doesn't have to be right now, but I want to be here for you when you need it. I want us to be ourselves like that. Smile. Sayori smiles gently. I promise. I'll promise you if you promise. Unable to help it, Monica returns Sayori's smile. I promise. Me too. As the conversation closes, the mood in the room is lifted. With that behind them, it's time to proceed with the club activities. Oh, another good song. Son of a bit. Anyways, so, wanna teach me about poetry? Huh? What? What about? What about referendum? What does that say? I don't know. It's fine. We have plenty of time for that. But right now, I feel like I want to do this. I mean, I do have a fulfill my end of the promise, you know. Hee hee hee. There's no way I could say no to that. Just don't expect much. I do a lot of writing, but it's not like I'm a score or anything. That's fine. I think I need like some motivation. I never know where to start when it comes to writing poems. Starting isn't so hard. You kind of just need to write down your feelings and see where it takes you. Yeah, but that wouldn't come out any good. It's not supposed to. You're gonna have to fight your perfectionist mind on this one. Hehe. you you can't just start by writing your feelings and see what kinds of things it makes you think of. And then you can turn your feelings into a little story. You can get your feelings down first, and then make it sound pretty later. It's like, it's not like building a railroad where you go from one end to the other. It's more like a college where you find all the things you want to put in and then you arrange them in a pretty way. At least that's how I do it. It's not like it's the only way, but it's a really good way to not get stuck right at the beginning. I understand. Yeah, I always get so caught up in how it sounds that I forget about what's actually important. I'm gonna charge my phone again because it's at 15% again. This is an old phone, so give it some slack. Don't worry, I get pissed off at it too, so. I need. And I want to at least. I'm not gonna end it at 3 hours specifically. I want to at least beat this one. So, yeah. I always get so caught up in the how it sounds and I forget about what's actually important. Monica pulls out a pen and paper to start writing on. Stop being a perfectionist, you idiot. Ha ha ha, I'm just kidding. Monica scribbles out, you idiot, after she writes it down.
No, keep it!
What? Why? Are you calling me an idiot?
Of course not. But the point is that you're not supposed to post your feelings, right?
I don't know what that word says.
Be as dramatic as you want.
What about? But I was just.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah. Underneath the scribble, Monica rewrites, you idiot. She stares at the paper. Her word stare back at her. It's kind of funny how I wrote down what I'm mad about myself for, and then I did the exact thing anyway. This is really gonna take some getting used to.
I believe in you.
Thanks, I do too. Me, I mean, but also you, of course. Monica continues to exchange. I think that's what it says, right? Jolting down her thoughts. It's surprising quite a struggle. It's surprisingly quite a struggle to write without overthinking it. But after a while, with Sayori's guidance and encouragement, Monica's sheet of paper begins to look fairly livingly petrol with all of her random thoughts. Pew. Monica looks up and down at her sheet. Gosh, I feel so tense looking at this. I hate it, but it's also kind of liberating.
Mm-hmm. I can tell how hard you're trying. It makes me happy. I think you'll be good at writing poems.
Ha 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 ha. Don't give me too much credit. I'll have to try really, really hard at it. But I think it's something that I'll enjoy doing with you. Sayori beams. I'll stop here, but we still have time. Let's try to work on a new flyer for the club. I won't be so picky about the language.
Yay, let's do it!
Monica and Sayori proceed with their work, which with each passing day, the two of them become more confident in the club. I think I skipped some words, maybe, I'm not sure. Now simply from their requisite planning, but from their vision as well. As their bond strengthens, so does the easing of the literature club. Finally, they begin to truly feel it's only a matter of time before they find more members. Another day passes. As usual, Monica is the first one to the club room. With her is a printout of the literature club flyer, complete with all the new ideas Monica and Sayori came up with. If only this was the flyer we gave to the one reading girl the other day. It's so much more attraction than the old one, but the new catchphrase is featured clearly in the center of the flyer. Right? What the hell? Sorry. right the way into your heart. Surely common sense would say that one writes from the heart and not into the heart. But the message being delivered is that one can use writing to discover themselves. Hopefully Monica and Sayori had thought that it would be enough to garner some curiosity from students. Why do I feel so tense looking at this? Monica thinks back to the previous meeting when she performed the writing exercise. Was I always this bad at expressing myself? How am I supposed to be president if I can't even demonstrate what the club is supposed to be about? The literary club is truly beginning to take form. But with that, the weight of Monica's shoulders only becomes heavier. Debate club was always about rigid, or whatever that says, forming a right points, and these words are stupid. I don't know these words. Delivering with them convert. It was all. It was about the person on the outside. That's why Monica was so good at it. It excites internally within her realm of comfort. It's suffering, whatever that says. I need to break through this mental wall. Yep. It's like, I know this is gonna be sounding stupid, but it's like Geometry Dash. You're in Geometry Dash, you're trying to beat this one level, but you keep dying at the same place over and over. You need to break it. You need to break that mental wall. Anyways, I need to learn to express myself for real. Monica pulls out a sheet of paper and grabs her pen. She presses the tip of the pen firmly against the paper. But her hand doesn't move. Instead, a tiny blot of ink collects around the tip of her pen. Monica lifts her pen and stares at that little blotch. For some reason, she feels compelled to run her finger across it. As she does so, the black ink marker across the paper running Monica's canvas. Ugh. Out of spite for herself, Monica presses her pen down once again, letting the ink collect. She creates a second similar on the paper. Come on, Monica. Just move your hand, Monica writes. This is what I get for seeking perfection, and I stand. Oof. Monica slides the paper away from her and puts her head down on the desk. The air conditioner seems louder today.
I'm here.
Hi. Monica hears Sayori approach her desk, then stop for a second, probably reading the piece of paper. Then she sits down in the ejected desk.
Bad day?
Mm-hmm.
Me too.
You too?
The new flyer looks so good. You've been working so hard. On the club, but also something else, I think.
I can't do it. I'm sorry. It's so hard to be vulnerable. Sayori takes the sheet of paper from Monica's desk. She writes something down, then stares at it for a while.
Can I trust you?
Of course. You can trust me with anything. Sayori gazes at Monica with sadness in her eyes. Uh-oh. Here goes the sad moment. Understandably, the single Nacino. Monica takes the paper from Sayori's desk and reads it. Uh-oh. Sometimes I want to die. How lovely. Sayori.
This is really, really hard for me.
Her voice shakes.
So if I can do it, then you can too.
Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. Gosh fucking damn it.
Because you're like a million times better than me.
That's completely not true. Sayori takes a deep breath, trying to steady herself.
That's something about me that I've never told anyone before. Even now, my head is like screaming at me to stop.
Wait, you don't. You don't have to force yourself.
I'm.
I mean, just because of the promise yesterday.
I want to. It just feels right. I mean, maybe it's part of the reason I came to this club in the first place. This is the literature club. I trust you more than I'm scared.
At those words, Monica stands up. Sayori must have taken days to work up the courage for this. Monica, where Monica's own fruitful but genuine efforts actually try the push that Sayori needed. Sayori's deep breaths can be heard from her over the air conditioner. As she prepares herself to continue, Monica waits in gentle silence.
I have this problem where I get really upset when people worry too much about me. I can't control it. It's like, why waste your energy worrying about me when you can just be happy instead? So I never tell anyone about these things of thoughts that I have. It's so much easier to just smile and help everyone else be happy.
But that's terrible. That's what Monica wants to say, but she stops herself in fear of saying the wrong thing. Yeah, who wouldn't be scared to say the wrong thing in this situation?
It's just that if everyone knew about it, they wouldn't treat me the same anymore. Like, whenever I'm not smiling, everyone would worry about me and ask me what's wrong. I know that because it used to be like that.
Sayori pauses, seeming to recall something in the past.
I just want everyone to be happy. That's the most important thing to me. And letting people look inside my head doesn't bring happiness to anyone.
Sayori pauses again, her sullen expression making her look almost like an entirely different person. How did you find the courage to tell me this? You're not worried that I'll be one of those people too?
I am worried. Part of me really hates myself for doing this, but another part of me, I think, just felt like it would be different this time. Whenever we talk about what the club is supposed to be, I kept feeling like it was right for me to do. Especially after you've been trying so hard to express yourself too. It just made me feel like I could say it in confidence, and our friendship doesn't have to change. It's so silly. The club is the only two people, but it already means this much to me.
Oh my gosh. Monica feels a tightening session in her heart, a feeling of connection as Sayori emotions radiate between them. Me too. I was so lost until you showed up. You're so brave, Sayori. You're so strong and brave, I don't even compare. Monica steps forward. But if nothing else, I can at least offer you some hug energy. If you like. That's so cute. Wait. How do I get off of this? I thought it was triangle, right? Okay, whatever. Okay. Wordlessly and without a smile, Sayori rests her forehead on Monica's shoulder. Through her contact, Monica can almost feel the torrent of thoughts swimming in Sayori's head. And in this moment, entered by the air of the club, Monica realized that of all days that have passed, this is the one where she really hopes that nobody new walks through the door. She speaks softly. You're like the sweetest girl I ever met. You can say anything, I'll never judge you. I promise. Sayori's breath begins to quiver. She takes several deep breaths, trying as hard as she can to start speaking, to say the things she never once dread to say out loud. Finally, she speaks in a choked voice.
I'm so worthless. I'm worthless, and everyone would be better off without me.
She suppressed a sob as a tear falls down her cheek. Oh, look at that.
I'm just to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it.
The more Sayori speaks, the more she falls to control her voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest.
I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away, and now I'm making you put up with me, and I just want to die.
What the fuck? What's up? Marhu? As soon as Sayori loses her composure, Monica becomes determined to keep her own. She only wants to be what Sayori needs right now. So she won't let any sadness show. Her voice comes through as soft and gentle. This isn't putting up with you. It's just being your friend. Monica offers a few words of comfort. But she knows Sayori said it herself that the thoughts Sayori experiences are ones that don't belong. And Monica can't imagine make them go away. The most she can do is help Sayori battle them like any good friend would do. You have so much value to me and your other friends too. This club wouldn't have been the same without you. I really, really mean that. You coming here was the best thing that could have happened. Even if we never got any other members, I would still be happy. That's what you brought here. You brought us a vision, and you also brought happiness. And that's your favorite thing to do, right? Sayori doesn't respond, but Monica feels her gentle nod. Oh, so cute. No more words are needed between them. The two share their embrace for a while longer, Monica letting Sayori take as much time as she needs. Once her breathing steadies and her sniffles fully case, Sayori lifts her head and wipes her tears.
I guess I needed that.
My arm, my wrist is breaking. It's getting so sore. This is what happens when you have an old phone that is almost dying. And I have to be honest, guys. I probably won't continue this channel. Mostly because this phone might die soon. Like, die, like, old age. Like, just the inside of the phone just breaks because it's too old. Even though this phone is not even that old for me, I don't think it's that old. I don't know.
Some days are harder than others.
Well, I'm glad whenever you need me, but any other time I'll make sure that things are the way they usually are. If that's what makes you happy.
Mm-hmm. Thanks. You're the best.
No, you are. The two exchange smiles. You know, I'm sorry to bring this up all of a sudden, but you have noticed, you have you considered talking to a professional?
Sayori.
Sayori nods.
It's scary, since it's already so hard to tell people.
Yeah. Well, of course, it will always be your choice. But if you're ever looking to find the courage for it, I can do my best to help you.
Thanks. I think it helps knowing that you know you would.
Sayori suddenly yawns and stretches.
Wow, that made me tired. And hungry.
Ha 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 ha. Well, I wouldn't make you do any work today if you're not up for it.
No, I want to. I mean, I can say that it's definitely one thing that makes me happy.
Monica smiles.
But I might want to get a snack first.
All of a sudden, the sound of the door causes the two of them to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Whoa, seems familiar for us. Oh yeah, I guess it seems familiar for them too. Okay, I'm gonna do the next chapter actually, because I plan on making this my longest live stream. Why not? Of course, it's the Doki Doki live stream is the longest one. Oh, that felt great. Oh my fucking oh, I'm chicken. Okay, time for this. Could I do the part 2? I'm not sure. I think. Do I need to unlock the part 2? Huh. Maybe I have to. Okay, whatever. Begin then the side story. In the club meeting is suddenly interrupted by the sound of the door causing Monica and Sayori to turn their heads. The door opens halfway, then stops. A face peeks inside. A face that seems familiar. Hi, Monica. Hi, Yuri. Sayori's eyes recognize the girl. Oh, Sayori's eyes widen, recognizing the girl. She very constantly mouths to open. It's her! It's the girl! Oh. It's true, the girl standing in the doorway is none other than the girl Sayori had come across reading alone in a classroom. Thanks to Monica leaving a flyer on her desk, it seems she's found her way to the club. Are you here for the literature club by any chance? Yeah. I in the wrong place? No, you're not. This is the literature club. Please come inside. The girl fully steps in the door, but continues standing against the wall, avoiding eye contact. Sayori continues to fail, containing her excitement. It's happening! Oh my god! Thank you so much for coming. Sorry, it's a little empty. I'm Monica and this is Sayori, and we run the literature club, even though it's just us so far, but what's your name, by the way? I'd like to join your club. Already? Wait, really? Are you sure? I mean, I should be good enough. Ha 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 ha, everyone is welcome here. You don't have to be good enough. Oh, do you want to have a seat? We love to get to know you. The girl nods, sliding over to a nearby desk and gently sitting down. So what's your name? Yuri. I'm Sayori and this is Monica. Sayori, Nice to meet you. Do you like fantasy?
Like books?
Yuri looks at Monica. Fantasy is cool. Yes. Yes. Have you heard of Annabelle Donpon, or whoever that said? I can't say I have. Oh, well, she's my favorite author. I'm on her 5th book, and it's just her. Yuri grins and presses her knuckle against her cheeks in joy. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Gosh damn it. You can borrow my books. I wouldn't mind. You're really in for an incredible experience. Monica stammers, caught completely off guard by Yuri taking control of the conversation. She glances sideways, and Sayori, silently asking for help. He's like, what the fuck is going on?
I love to! It sounds like you're really into them, so they must be great.
I'm so happy I found this club. Oh, I'm so stupid. I left all my other books in the locker. I should have brought them. Yuri quietly stands up. I'll be right back. I'll get them for you.
Ah, you probably only need to bring one for now.
Sayori nervously says that, noticing to herself the consequences of the book that Yuri set down on her desk. True. Okay, I'll go get the first one then. Yuri exits the club room, in a flash, leaving Monica and Sayori silently exchanging glances. Oh my gosh, I wasn't prepared for this. How do I handle someone so intense? I have no experience with fantasy. Except maybe some stuff I read when I was a kid, but that's probably a joke compared to what she's into.
I'm sure you'll be fine. In fact, I think it's neat that we have different people who are into different kinds of literature. It'll be fun to learn from each other.
Yeah, I mean, I don't disagree, but what if this is her only traits? Doesn't it kind of seem like that?
Monica, don't you think you should be more optimistic? We have a new club member. There shouldn't be room for anything but being happy. I'm excited to get to know her more, aren't you?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Sorry for being so hasty. I just got really anxious all of a sudden.
It's because you're afraid of not being able to take the lead.
Ha ha ha, what the heck? It's kind of scary how you can point things out like that, Sayori. I just
I just like learning what makes people happy or sad.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You'd probably be great at helping Yuri feel comfortable here. Maybe you could take a break from helping me with the adventure stuff and just focus on spending time with her.
Yay, that sounds exciting. That I want to do that. What I want to do. Besides,
Sayori lowers her voice.
I probably gonna need a lot of time. I probably need the time I can get.
All. I'm dumb.
I probably gonna need all the time I can get.
She taps her fingers against the chuckling, juggling books left sitting on the desk. Right afterwards, the door opens to reveal Yuri's return. I'm back. Her breath is slightly heavy, which, combined with her short time gone, she may have ran at least part of the way. This is definitely my longest live stream. I'm waiting when it hits 3 hours and 30 minutes, and maybe I'll continue, actually, since my battery is still pretty high enough. This is crazy. Another longest live stream. This is a new record. She makes her way back over to Sayori and sets the book down on her desk. Just as Sayori feared, the book were brought for her is just about equal in size to one already on Yuri's desk. Well, there are probably a few things you should know before getting started on it. There are some things that are more explained than in other books than in other books that take place in the same universe. So going over those would be good to keep you from getting confused at the start. Sayori nervously injects.
Well, I was thinking that maybe today we could just get to know each other a little bit more. You know, I think like if we're gonna be reading together, then I would like that.
From across the room, Monica smiles and nods at Sayori while Yuri isn't looking. Oh, okay. Yuri sits down, then looks at her book, then glances around the room, showing no incident that she has anything more to add.
So, what made you decide you wanted to join the club?
Well, I like reading, so I was immediately interested. I had no idea that someone was starting a literature club, but that's my fault since I haven't been paying attention to any of the club that big word. I only found out because of she. She glances over at Monica.
Monica!
Monica came into my classroom and put the flyer on my desk. Suddenly, Yuri's face darkens, and she shakes her head at herself. I was so stupid. I got too nervous and couldn't even look up. So she just walked out. It took me several days just to come here because I was afraid that Monica told everyone how insecure I was, but I decided that was probably intertendable. Wait, no. That was totally my fault. I felt so bad about interrupting you that I just walked out. I was actually really hoping that you would come by. Yuri exhales in relief. I always seem to interrupt things as the worst possible scenario. Well, I was really nervous to come here for some other reason too. Such as there being too many people. Not that I mind that much, but I have a really hard time having to meet a large number of new people at once. So it's actually amazing that it's just the two of you. I definitely came at the right time.
Aw, that makes me happy. I'm proud of you for working up the courage to come.
Yuri smiles warmly to herself. I've never really had the privilege of sharing my interests with others before. It's so hard to find others who are into the same things I am, except online. So I thought the literature club would provide a chance for me to do that.
What kinds of other things are you into?
Like genres?
I don't know, just anything. Even if it's not literature.
Oh, just things you would think are dumb. Sayori pauses, a look of concern on her face.
How about I'll tell you about something I'm into, and then you can tell me about something you're into.
I suppose that would be okay.
Okay, well, I'm pretty into, like, crafting things, like making cute little collections or decorating things, like cards or jewelry boxes. My room's always cluttered with random stuff because I keep buying things to make gifts for my friends, but then I put it off till the last minute. Hee. So yeah, that's something kind of silly that I'm into.
You sound quite creative.
Not that much, it's just that you'd be surprised by how much you can do with scissors and glue with stuff and stuff.
So I have to share something that I'm into now, right? Sayori nods. Um, well, I guess I'm into nature.
I love nature.
Monica?
Monica, I'm gonna start nature club.
No, you're not. You're stuck here with me now.
I am not.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah? Well, I hereby appoint you as vice president of the literature club. There, now you're stuck with me.
Hey, don't give me some responsibilities.
That's so cute.
Oh, I'm sorry, Yuri. I interrupted you. Go ahead.
It's fine. Yuri pauses, feeling awkward after having gotten cut off. Honestly, I'd be laughing at their interaction. Like, if I was Yuri, I'd be laughing at their interaction. I like going out into the woods or to the park, just places where you can walk or sit and not have any people around. It's peaceful, just nice to kind of remove some myself from everything that matters and let my racing mind operate automatically for a while. You know what? I think it's time. I think it's time to end the live stream. I'm kind of tired, and I had fun. I actually had really fun. I definitely needed that to get it out of my system to play the game and stuff, and yeah, this was fun. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed, and yeah, I'll see you in the next live stream or video or short, whenever I make a short or video or live stream. But yeah, boy boy!